Welcome to a classic Bloodborne Let's Play. I have beat the game many times, I know what I'm doing, but I really want to play it again, and I figure, why not make a series out of it? It's going to be fun, I'm going to have fun, you're going to have fun watching, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. So, as this follows, I'm not going to be cutting as much. Like, obviously, it just cut to this moment, but like, I'm not going to be cutting um as much of the gameplay. I'm going to just kind of let it ride as much unedited so that everyone watching can learn how to play, where all the cool stuff is, and pretty much how to unlock everything that you can. And it might seem daunting at first and complicated, but I assure you, it is not. So, without further ado, let's start with the character creation. Like to have a little bit of fun. I will be right back. Okay. Um. So, this is Timmy. Now, at the front, he looks quite normal. Uh, yeah, he's kind of got a beak going on. So, yeah, I might have butchered him, but he's happy. We're about to go slay some beasts. Okay, so as follows, this is where the tutorial part is going to be incorporated into this. Um, the origin you go for the easiest is going to be military veteran. It gives you the highest strength, highest skill, and overall base for vitality and endurance. Um, you pretty much are always going to want high strength, high skill, unless you're going for a blood tinge build, but you don't have to worry about that. Easiest way to do it is I tend to go for a skill build, so it's what we're going to be doing here. Okay, so you start off at the clinic, you know, after some guy pretty much gave you drugs, but that's not the point. So for this playthrough, we're going to go no figure for now. Actually, no, we'll keep it on. We'll keep it on. Okay, so obviously, like, I could just run through this whole area, but that's not the whole point of this Let's Play. This is going to be teaching as well, and hopefully you guys learn something. So we're gonna let this guy kill us. I know, unconventional. Now you might be thinking, why don't you just run past him? Well, basically, there's bullets outside, and if you're not trying to speedrun it, when you get the gun for the first time, when you get to pick your gear, you get 10 bullets. So if you don't pick up the one that's outside, then you can just get 20 to start off with. That way you don't have to grind for any more. Pretty simple. So, yep, we're the dream. Now, you can go with whatever one you want between these two. I wouldn't go with the can unless you're skilled at the game and you know what you're doing, but that's not the point. The saw cleaver is the easiest, if not the best weapon in the game. So it's usually the one you want to do. Especially because you get extra, just so you guys can see this, it gives you special attack towards beasts, which means in the first area, first 2-3 areas, you're getting a huge bonus for not doing anything. And that's something that you want to take advantage of. Alright, we're here. Now, obviously, like, I'm not cutting the gameplay, but I am gonna cut the loading screens, because, you know, don't want you guys to see that. Okay, so you kill that guy, get your blood vials, more blood vials, pretty simple. And we're not gonna do any glitches for this run, for this series, for this Let's Play. Just because there's no point in it. You cheat the game and then you don't have to pretty much play. I could do a separate video on that because I know all of them, but that's another day, another time. Right now, we're focused on this. It's crazy to think that this game came out in 2015, and that's almost a decade ago. Anyway, so you're gonna come up here. This guy tries to swing at you. R1, L1, R1. Well, that was the wrong order. So it's R1, L1, L1 does that combo. And that pretty much will take any character out for the first area. Like that, and then like that. And then it's R3 to lock on, which is, just so you know, the camera joystick. You click it, you're gonna lock on to the enemies, but you want to do most of the time. There'd only be a special occasion which you wouldn't. But just get in the habit of that, especially if you're new to the game. It's gonna make your life a lot easier. So you climb up this, you hear the beast, the cleric beast over there, screech. Don't have any lore on that at the moment. But basically, you're here. Come up, this is your first lamppost, and that's fine. You can talk to this guy. Any window that you come across that has this light, there's a person in it. So just keep that in mind. You could talk to him, he's Gilbert. He doesn't provide anything for you, really. But when you kill the... And just to make sure here. When you kill the cleric beast, I believe he has a different dialogue. But other than that, there's not. So, real quick, I'm going to go back here. You're going to notice, especially when you're new to the game, that there is this gate. You can't open it from this side, though. I will show you guys how to get there. It's really not hard. Alright, first things first, this guy comes swinging out. That was fuck up. R1, L1, L1. Same combo. Super easy to do. And I'll take the time to go through the whole area here, that way we're not missing a thing. R1, L1. R1, L1. Just rinse and repeat. All these guys will die. They're not a big challenge. Just keep your distance. Be careful. You could bait these guys up here. L1. And then do that if you wanted. I don't recommend it just because they will gang up on you. And it's a little annoying. And especially if you don't know how to play the game, I would not recommend that happening. You probably will die. Anyway, he's super easy to get through. They're all dead. So we're going to come back here. Now, there isn't anything interesting here. You pull this, opens up the gate from the way we just came. Really doesn't do anything else. This is kind of useless, so you don't have to worry about that. There's this guy over here, which I would kill, because I believe it gives you access to a gem. You want to parry him. You don't want to take this guy head on. So the way you parry is by timing the shot right as they're about to... Okay, I don't know why it didn't lock on there. Anyway, as I was saying, it's right as they're about to hit, so... Like, right... there. See, you hear that sound, you go in, hit R1, and you do a visceral, and it does a lot of damage. That scales with skill, which is why I like leveling it up, because it makes the game a little bit easier. Especially if you hit these viscerals enough. Alright. This guy is... I'm so sorry, I'm a little rusty. Hold on. That was a fuck up. There you go. So you can parry every enemy pretty much whenever they're doing. Get those blood vials. It's fine. We'll come back here. Basically, all you get from that is there used to be... Is it not here anymore? Well, actually, yeah, there's no real big point on doing that, which is fine, though. You don't have to worry. You get some extra blood echoes, which is your leveling up source. You need X amount to level up, and then it gets higher every time you level up. If you're coming from Elden Ring, same concept with that. So we're going to run over here. You're gonna come up the right. Now this is that little drop-off area that usually if you're speedrunning the game, you just run through. You're gonna pick up the Molotovs because they're gonna come in handy later. You can knock on this door, remember what I said. This guy doesn't give you anything, so you don't have to worry about him. And then we're gonna keep going this way. This guy's on the ground. Same thing, rinse and repeat. They're all gonna drop. He drops bullets. Make sure you pick those up. Come over here. There is a guy on the right here, so be mindful about that. You can just run up like that. He will fall. R1, L1, pretty simple. These are your bloodstone shards. Your first one. So here's the map behind that. That levels up. You're up in the +3. You need 3 for +1, 5 for +2, and 8 for +3. This first area, you can only get a max of, I believe it's 4, but some enemies do have a chance at dropping it. The wolves, I'll show you which enemies in a second. We're just gonna come through here. You can take out this guy quite easily. Remember, rinse and repeat. You're gonna get a lot of people with that, and it's going to make your life so much easier because it spreads, so you don't have to. See what I mean? Just like that, you're gonna go right through them. More bullets. Get some blood vials, and now you're cooking. Now we're in business. So what we're going to do is we're gonna come around here. And this is how I like to do this if I'm just kind of playing the game to play the game. You can bait them up these stairs. Watch out for the second hit. Move back. That's fine. Now, you could be pairing these guys to practice. I just, you know, I obviously don't need to practice, so just killing them. So you're gonna die him. Careful of that fire, it will damage you. There's 2 guys with guns over here. They shoot at a 4-second interval. So just be mindful of that. And it does do a lot of damage. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run up and we're gonna kill him. We're gonna roll this way. Now that we're out of the range of his gun, there's a dog here. Just punch your way through. They all die. You'll be fine. This is blood vials. The guy on the other side of here we'll get to in a moment. So with this guy, he's gonna keep shooting at you. He's not a great aim, so as long as you're rolling and you're staying aware, and if you hit him, it's gonna interrupt his shot. So as long as you hit him before he gets a shot off, you'll be fine. Pick up everything you can in this area. There's no point in not doing so. Make sure you're going through, but you're killing everyone. You don't have to do this. Obviously, you could just run through. But, you know, that's not the whole point. We're gonna go through, kill everyone here. You have now successfully cleared out your first area. There's nothing special here. So, we're gonna continue down this way. Put some shards. So, there is a okay, so what was I gonna say? There is a hidden path here. Right here behind these boxes. You could fall down here, and I'll show you where that leads in a second. But we are going to kill the guys over here. So he's gonna turn, so you can get behind him. Hold an R2, and it's gonna do a backstab. So the way that works, you hold down. Once you get that, if you're aiming at their back, it will trigger that event, which is similar to a parry. And then you can visceral. You get the shitty torch here, so do not worry about that. But now you have it. You're gonna come over here. There are some birds, which are annoying. They shouldn't kill you as long as you're being careful. You know, I've died to these guys before. We're not going to talk about why, but I have. So we're going to get those oil urns. So the next thing, we're going to go back up there in a second, but I'll show you what we're going to do. You're going to drop down here, jump on the dog. As you're falling, you hit R1. Run over to these cages, quickly hit the dogs. They're going to die. If not, they will jump out, and the next time you reload into this area, they will be out of the cage, so just be careful of that. Come over here, pick up this cold blood dew, which gives you more blood echoes to level up. So, next thing, I'm going to run over here. Now, this is a shortcut, the first of many in this game. Come over here, up the stairs, you get the cold blood dew 1. That's just a level of them. It goes all up. It goes all the way up to 10. And then that's it. So you're gonna come run through here, open this door. There's a guy over here, so just rinse and repeat. That chair, there's a guy in there, so just be careful of this guy. R2, gonna insta-kill him, that's fine. Pick up those pungent blood cocktails. Those are very... Hey, yo, what are they talking about up there? Okay, so you're gonna open this door, come through here. This guy's gonna trigger. It's fine, just quickly get rid of him. You're cool. Pick up, that's your bloodstone shard, more blood vials. Cool. Open this gate. There, you've unlocked the first shortcut. Great, now we're gonna come back over here. So, with everyone dead still and you haven't reloaded into the world, just keep in mind that when you do, all the enemies will be alive again. So you can farm, but you don't really need to farm in this area because they don't drop anything good anyway. So we're just going to go through and pick everything up that we can, killing everything in sight. Okay. So, come back this way. And let's get these two guys here. Same thing as before, the bigger they are, I tend to always try to get parries on them, because that does the most, well, not the most damage, but the easiest amount, and without, like, having to worry too much. And the more you level up skill, these guys you'll be able to just one-shot visceral them, so... That's why I like to do skill, like I said before. Hit visceral them once, you should be able to just hit them, and they will fall. Just be careful, these guys, if they hit you, most of the time you'll get sent flying backwards. Not the end of the world, but it is known to happen. So we're going to come back up this way. Alright, there's a guy here, quickly kill him. We're going to come over here. Ignore those wolves for now. Come over here. First guy you're going to target is the big guy. Let him aggro. Right as he punches, get the visceral. Visceral will stun other enemies nearby, so those crows shouldn't cause you too many problems. Hit the crows. Hit the crows. Alright, all dead. Alright, next thing's next. First lesson about Bloodborne. Lesson 1. You can parry everything. Almost everything. Even these werewolves where you're thinking, well, why would you be able to parry them? Right there. And the same concept. They do get stunned by it. And you could just do that. Careful. These guys hit like a truck and you will get punished for it. Visceral, go in for the parry, get your health back, do not worry. Parry again. Visceral. He's dead. Good job. Pick that up and that up. Nice. Now, there's nothing else here besides one thing hidden in the back, which we're going to go get. And it is going to be a bloodstone shard hidden behind this. That's it for the bridge. There's a boss at the end there. That is where the cleric beast is going to be. I will show you that in a second. This is why I've been collecting the Molotovs. It will make that fight a lot easier. So you're going to come down here. You're going to aggro. Just kill it real quick. Give it a second for the rest of them to aggro on. That way they run at you. Quickly kill it. Kill it. Super easy. You're gonna run over here. Remember what I said? This guy, hit him. It'll stun him out of the bullet. Run over here. Kill the dog. That's gonna be more annoying than the guy. Fine to get hit by him. Now, you're noticing me hit after they're dead. It's because whenever you take hit, your health goes down for the temp. You can get it back if you're hitting the bodies in their death animation. So you'll be able to get a lot of health back, which means you won't be wasting as much blood vials. So, next thing we're going to do, before we take out the cleric beast, is we're going to head down this way. This is where you're going to get more secret stuff. Well, not secret, just hidden. So don't worry about it too much. So this is the area, the look over. You killed everything here, or we killed everything here, so we're good. Come through this. You get another bloodstone shard. I believe that marks 4. So we're going to come down here. You're going to come down here. So, this sewer is going to be a little bit intimidating at first. Do not worry. Remember, parry. Go in, boom, parry. He's dead. Just parry everything you can. Get good at it. And I'm telling you, it makes the game a lot easier. A little bit more fun. You fuck it up, just back up, dash. So this game is not about using a shield or taking hits, it's about quick movement and running around. Next thing, what I just did, you hit up on the D-pad and you can turn some of your health into bullets. This is extremely helpful if you're running low, so do not worry. And it will use the red bullets before it uses your actual bullets. Now, this guy is a little bit more challenging in terms of the area, so just be careful about him. Go over here, quick R1, he's gonna die. You can pick up the oil urn. Ooh, what a nice drop. We're gonna come down here. So, with this, you wanna just drop down, boom. Pick this up. You've got thick cold blood, which is good. Now, there's going to be a lot of rats lined up, but the first thing we're going to do is we're going to kill this guy here. Come over. Oh. I fucked that up. Alright, it's fine, it's fine. We got him with the parry. Boom. Done. Nice. I think that rat fell off the edge. Oh, it did. Okay, cool. Now you got your first set of hunter gear. Put it on. This is going to give you the highest beast hood, which does inherently help us later on. I'll explain later. It's a pretty cool buff. It's fun to use if you know what you're doing. So let's come back here. These rats will make your life a living hell, so just be careful. Like, extremely careful, because they might not hit like a lot, but if they start to get you in a corner and they're just hitting you, you're gonna be locked and you're gonna die pretty fast. So just right there, boom. See what I'm saying? They don't hit for a lot on their own, but it's when multiple of them. So we're just gonna take this slow. Come around back here. Boom. Boom. Nice. Throwing knives, and there's nothing else back here. So do not worry, you have successfully gotten everything so far. Next thing. We've got the gear. We're going to drop down here carefully. So you drop down onto this plank. Next plank. Don't worry, you'll jump up. So just drop down, hit him with an R1, and you'll be good. Search the corpse. These guys are alive, so just... You can remember, do the same thing. R1, L1, you're going to get most of them locked. Do a stun lock, and you're going to just walk right through them. All these guys are alive. Hold an R2 if you want to kill them. They don't drop crazy blood echoes, but for our purposes, it's going to make your life easier. So you're just going to keep going. That's it. 2 charged R2s are enough to kill these guys. If you can't obviously hit it without getting hit, don't force it. Just let the game flow. Kill that guy. So we're going to hit him. He's going to do a little attack. That's it. He's dead. Pick up everything. These guys can drop interesting stuff. Quicksilver bullets. We've got some blood vials. Nice. So, next thing, we're going to come up this way. And before we go down that way, we're going to do the rest here, and then we're going to go fight the cleric beast. So let's go up this way. Alright, so you come up here. Boom. Next thing. Jesus Christ, that creeped the hell out of me. Alright, next thing, we're gonna come down this way. So this is the next part of the grand scheme of it. You can walk up slowly, he won't detect. Hold the charged R2. Bam. Hit him with the backstab. He's gonna die instantly. Now, let's go up this ladder. This is where we get another shortcut. And this is where you get the music box to fight Gascoigne. You can use it in the fight to stun him. I don't use it because there's an easier way to do it. So we're gonna find her box. Cool. And we're gonna open the gates. What's the thing right here? Operate. Cool, it's open. So next thing, we're gonna go back down the ladder just because we were already there. And then actually, let's go fight the cleric beast. So let's go back up this way. So I guess this is more like a walkthrough, now that I think about it. So yeah, we'll call it a Let's Play walkthrough. So let's go this way. Alright, so for this fight, you're going to want to equip your oil urns, and then you want to equip the Molotovs. Throw the oil urn, then the Molotov. Watch. You're going to run in here, it's going to trigger. Don't worry. He's going to jump in. While he's doing this, throw the oil urn. Then you're going to throw the Molotov. Boom. Then you're going to throw an oil urn. Then you're going to throw a Molotov. Then you're going to run up this roll. Then you're going to throw an oil urn. And then you're going to throw a Molotov. Now, we're going to get rid of the Molotovs because we want to save those for the Gascoigne fight. He's going to jump up. You're going to jump down. Next thing you want to do is you want to get close to him. Okay, if he lets you get close to him. So you just want to stay close to his leg. Don't worry about that. He's gonna do that. As you can see, we are ticking his health down. Every time you do that, it's gonna hit him. He is really low, so let's just back up. You're gonna play it safe, and then you're gonna just want to get close to him. Okay. All right, bro. That almost killed me. Oh my Jesus. Okay, that's not good. So watch out for all his moves. They're a little annoying. Hit him with that. Go in for the kill. That's it. He's done. Pretty easy. You might struggle, but just keep that strat. Stay close to him, do some damage, and then back off. But most of the time, you want to just stay close to him and he will die. So, let's pick up these bullets. You're going to light the lamp. You got the sword hunter badge, but we're not too worried about that. It unlocks weapons, some gear, and your ability to get a key that we can use in the next stage of the game, or the next area. We're not too worried about that, because we're going to do it the old-fashioned way where we fight the bosses. So, next thing on the agenda is we are going to run through here, and I'm going to show you the last and final part of this area. And then, before we go take on Gascoigne, we're going to go level up, because I might die first time. I don't trust myself enough to do it in one go. Kill the dog, super easy. You can talk to her, but you can't. I don't really care enough. It's just stuff for the part where you can get like blood vials from saving people later on. I don't really care enough about it because it doesn't provide enough. But we're gonna take that cold blood dew. There's a weapon in one of these and then some random thing in the other. So don't worry about those unless you want them. You just have to hit the chain down and it will fall and you get it at the bottom. So, this is Eileen. And we're gonna do her storyline. Most of the time I'll end up just killing her. But we're gonna do her storyline. So you talk to her, get through all the dialogue, and then that's it. She gives you 4 bullet hunter marks, and then an emote. That's cool. Whatever. Next thing. Let's hit this chain. And then we're gonna come over here. And we're going to hit this chain as well. Don't worry about it though, so we're gonna come over here. And now, because I don't want you guys to die falling, we're gonna fall onto this. Take almost no damage, you're good. Drop down again. Go up these stairs. There's gonna be a guy here. We're gonna kill him, because remember, we want to go through this whole area killing everything. Remember, parry everything you can. Makes your life a lot easier. Blood vial is ours. Let's go down here. And I've decided I'm going to leave this all uncut. Well, mostly uncut, so you guys can actually see where everything is, see where I'm going, my thought process, and not like one of those walkthroughs where you're like, how did you get there? Type thing. And I figure, you know, you have my charm to look over. Gonna kill this guy, super easy. Ooh, nice drop. Remember, that is a rare drop if you get that, so don't sweat it if you don't. It's a rare drop. You can farm them for it, but in the next stage of the game, you're gonna get a lot of them. It's almost not worth it. Don't stress. I know sometimes it's a little annoying you don't get the nice drops. Truth is, it's not crazy. Go over here. We got the visceral. Nice. He's gonna be almost dead. Come over here. Hit him. Cool. pick that. Now, both of these things dropped off onto 2 different parts, so we're gonna have to run up, get down here again to get both items, which we will do. Watch out for the rats. Remember what I said. They are easy to kill, but stay away from the packs. So yeah, one of them drops 2 bloodstone shards, which is nice. Forgot what it was. Nice. Kill the rats. Remember what I said. Don't want to leave any stone unturned here. Next thing, we're going to kill these rats so you don't have to kill them going back in. Super easy. Pick up this Madman's Knowledge, which gives you insight when you pop it. Insight is used primarily at the bath in the Hunter's Dream to get items, things like that in that sense. Other than that, not a crazy big use. So we are going to run all the way up here again. Just because I don't want to go out there before we take out the guys on the top. It's going to make a lot more sense in a second. Now, if you are struggling to keep up with this, feel free to go back and see what I did so you can try to copy it. The truth is, like, once you get used to it and how the game works, I think everyone could be a monsters at it. I've just gotten to the point where it feels really natural, so I don't even question it. Nice Madman's Knowledge there. That's gonna help us. So, whilst it is annoying, I'm gonna run all the way around just so you guys aren't like, oh, how did he get there? I'm literally showing you the work that goes in. So, we're gonna run back up here. You're gonna turn right. Run around. Cool, cool, cool. You run back over here, and this is the shortcut that we got earlier, which leads right back to where we were. Funny enough. And we're gonna get the other thing, which is a weapon. Now, for this, the Let's Play part of the game, we're gonna stick with the Saw Cleaver. I could use other weapons if necessary, if you guys want to see that. I'm gonna stick right now to the Saw Cleaver, and then we'll just go from there. So, I'm gonna drop down here. Watch out for any rats. Remember, these guys are not hard, but the whole pack thing, just want to get a jump on them. The Saw Spear, nice. Come over here, kill this last rat. Nice. Corpse, nice, nice, nice. Alright, we're gonna drop down again, and we're gonna exit this way. You're gonna run out to the right, and then one more time, we are going to go back up and around, and then we're gonna go out the main way to get to that part. That way, you guys can get the drop on all the enemies there, and you don't have to worry about anything else. A little annoying because you have to see me do this again, but I am assuring you, it's gonna make your life so much easier, and especially if you're new to the game, trust me, it's good. So, run back around. I'm gonna go through the shortcut right here. That's cool. Don't get stuck on anything like I did. Alright, we're gonna go down here because we've gotten everything we've needed, or everything there is to get. And now, instead of dropping down, you're gonna come out over here. This little doorway I've been ignoring, you're gonna come out this way. And that's where that extra ladder went up to, and that's why and the reason we didn't run up it is because, as you can see, there are guys here who will start shooting at you immediately, and it is... Oh my god, this guy's on my... Okay, alright, chill, chill. That was scary. Hit him with the parry. Boom. He's not doing much anymore. That's it. Pick up those bullets. Okay, that's one thing I hate about this game, is it literally makes it so you can emote too easy. So we're gonna pick up the blood vials, which are nice. And then we're gonna pick this up. More cold blood dew. That will be important in a second. Where's the thing? Yeah, right. No, there's a. Sorry, give me a second, guys. I'm looking for a. I think it's at the end here. Yes, that. We're gonna drop onto that, but we're gonna kill these birds first. Nice. Kill this bird behind these barrels. This. Yeah, my English isn't great. Come around here. There's more birds. But more items, oil urns, which are nice. Not important for the Gascoigne fight, but good nonetheless. Alright, next. You're going to drop down right onto this. If you mess it up, don't be afraid to just go back up and try again. Drop back down, just like we did originally. Pick it up, that's going to be another bloodstone shard. We've got plenty. So, you're going to come over here. Let's just quickly make sure. I don't really go back to this area this much, but I just want to make sure we've gotten everything. Alright, so we have gotten everything. Cool. Nice, nice, nice. Drop down right here where we were at the start. Now there are birds here, so what I like to do is I like to trigger them by running under them, and then they're going to fly off, which means you could then prep, charge R2. Just watch out, these guys do essentially one-shot you, especially when you're at this weak state of the game. So they're slow though, so remember, you can pretty much just move around them. Kill them. It's the next one over. That's good. Let's walk down here. Now there is another sleepy dude. Just smoop and smoop. He's dead. Pick that up. You got more bloodstone shards, which are nice. We're going to show you upgrade the weapons, and it's going to make the Gascoigne fight very easy for us and for you guys. Well, mainly for me, but I'm able to do it without like leveling up, and I can just run through. But I'm not gonna do it here, just because that would defeat the whole purpose of me showing you where everything is. So we're gonna level up our weapon, and it's gonna make the Gascoigne fight a cakewalk for you guys, give you an edge. Especially if you've been struggling. Now, just make sure we're killing everything. Maximize blood echoes. Remember, same deal as before. They're going to drop down. Kill them. Wait for this guy and kill him. Now, what you're going to do here is there's a pig at the end. You're going to run down. Hold circle. Run, 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 run. He squeals. Don't worry about it. That means he does that before he attacks. You're gonna run behind him and hit a charge R2. That's it, because essentially what you do is you just, you know, do some unhumane things. PETA, don't flag the video. Boom, that's it. Now, he's gonna drop blood vials, and then there's two things we're gonna get here. It's the Saw Hunter badge, which allows us to buy every weapon that we could have got up to this point that's in this area. Not super useful, but if you're trying to have a little more fun with the game, it will. Next things, you're going to climb up this ladder, and this is where the Gascoigne fight is, but we're going to come back and do that fight before we finish up this first episode. We're going to finish up the guys here and the guys there, level up, and then there's one other shortcut. So you're going to run. Right, so when you're here, the reason that happens is because he tries to aggro onto you as soon as he hits it, which you take damage from. By running up here, we've killed all the enemies down there, which is what we want. Makes it easier. Pick up the blood vials. Pick up the Molotov. That's going to be nice. Now, there's 2 more enemies here. You can try and hit a visceral on them. I tend to do this. Hit that. It's going to ricochet him away. Right there. Boom. Done. That's it. Nice. What? Man, that guy had a lot of health. Pick that up. You're going to get blood vials. Blood vials. And we're going to get more Bold Hunter's marks, which is good. We have now killed everything. Up these stairs is the Gascoigne fight, which we will get to in just 1 second. We're going to come back over here. We're going to pick up all these items. And then there's one more shortcut. And we're going to use it to get back to this fight. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it for this area. And then you guys will be good to go. So this last thing here, you're going to step on it. And it's going to go up. You are probably wondering, how did, well, not how. We've killed everything, so you don't need to worry about that. What we're going to do now is we're going to go back to the Hunter's Dream, which, by the way, will revive everyone. That's okay, though, because we're going to level up, and you're going to come back like a badass, and nothing's going to be able to touch you in this area, especially because it's a starter. You've picked up everything. There's nothing else hidden. You're good to go. In terms of Central Yarnum, that's covered completely. Alright. You pick this up. This is to beckon people. We're not really going to be doing that, so don't worry about it. What we're going to do is we're going to use all of these. And we're going to use all the cold blood we got. Now, we're going to use all that. What I like to do is I like to level up my weapon before I level up my character, just to make sure I have enough. Old Hunter Bell's used to do the NPC summons, which we could do, but we're not worried about that right now. So we're going to fortify our saw cleaver, which we will be able to get it to +2, making this pretty much a cakewalk, and we're 6 away from +3. And you're probably asking yourself, what was that blood gem fortification thing? Don't worry about it. I'll show you in a second. We get that after beating Gascoigne. So we're going to come over here.
Hello, good hand.
Now she's going to be able to level up. So what I like to do, and
stand close.
Okay.
Now shut your.
So you can copy exactly what I'm doing. You don't have to. What I like to do is I like to get more in skill, because it skills our weapon a little bit better. 17 skill. We're going to do some endurance, and we're going to do rest and health. So we're going to get a little bit more health. It's pretty much going to double. A little bit more stamina, and a lot more damage with viscerals, which is what we want. Hit confirm. Now our character is going to just pretty much walk through all of them. So first things first, we're going to equip our Molotovs, and I'll show you why in a second. We're going to go back to Central Yarnum. This is key. It's just so much easier to get back to the Gascoigne fight. Bum, bum. So as you can see, you're just two-shotting everything. Don't worry about it. Now, at this point, if you want to go through and kill everything again and do a few more levels up, you can. But I would say in full confidence, you're leveled up enough so where this should be easy. If you're still struggling, obviously level up more. And just leave in the comments if you're struggling with any areas, and I'll do my best to address them. Any tips and such. Let's come through here. Alright, so now what you're going to do is, because we're coming from the front this time, is run through, look at the gap to the left, run around, boom. He's gonna take damage because we ran up to him in time. Sometimes he doesn't, so just watch out for that. You can kill these guys just cause, but what we're primarily focused on is getting right to the Gascoigne fight, and that's it. So the Molotovs are for his second stage. So his first stage, you just want to parry him, which is going to be a little intimidating, but you're just going to want to parry him. Like that. Parry. Ow. And he will shoot you too, but it doesn't do any damage. Just go for a parry. Boom.
What's that smell? The sweet blood. Oh, it seems to me
Ow.
it's enough to make a man
Shit.
sick.
Okay, alright. Oh, fuck. Okay. Listen, I know this is a walkthrough, but that always gets me. Alright, there we go. Got him. Boom. Let's see if we can get him then. Boom. Now, start throwing Molotovs at him. Okay, you could still parry him, by the way. Or not. There you go. Molotov, boom. Dead. Alright. Okay, that is this area done. What you're gonna want to do is, let's just open this gate first, because this opens up. We're gonna get to the next area. I would suggest buying anything you want to, so going back to the hunter's dream, buying stuff you want to now, because once you get to the next area, everything is going to get more expensive. If you don't want to, don't worry about it. Everything will be good. So, the next thing that we got, you notice that Red Jewel Brooch, you use it, and it gives you a stone, which you can equip onto your weapon, which increases damage against beasts, which is what we want. You're also going to find that this weapon has made your life in this area 1,000 times easier, and that's good. Open this chest. You're gonna get the Blood Gem Workshop tool. That's what we use to fuse that. Alright, you're coming through. Open the door. I'm skipping the cutscenes, so it's whatever. You don't have to worry about them. Light the lamp. And we're gonna address everything in this area in the next episode. But first things I want to do, just wrapping this up real quick, I want to equip this stuff onto the weapons so that we're all set to go next time we do this. So what you're gonna want to do, come over here. You can level up if you want. I'm just gonna level up skill again, do more damage. That's always beneficial. Nothing, you'll never go wrong with that. Come up here. Now that you have Blood Gem Fortification, you are now able to hit Blood Gem, hit that, boom, you're doing a lot more damage. Come over here. If you want, you can purchase Gascoigne's stuff. We have Resonant Bell, which is how you go help people. Sinister Bell, invade other worlds. We're going to use our insight to get that. Alright, and then because I want us to get everything in this playthrough, we're going to buy this. Alright, and that is it. Central Yarnum is done. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's a walkthrough Let's Play. Super easy for you guys to understand. If you have any questions, comments, leave them in the comments for me. I'll address everything I can to help you out. Tag a friend if they need help with Bloodborne, and feel free to ask questions. I have a lot of hours on the game, and I've beaten it probably over 100 times. I've speedrunning the game. I've done everything you could think, and I'm just trying to help everyone out. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have a nice day, and I will see you in the next episode.